Hello everyone, I want to start by welcoming our new subscribers. Please check out our website www.prestonenglish.com for more CELPIP goodies. You may not know, but I have personally completed Paragon CELPIP training for instructors. And after the training, you can be sure that I have a lot of stuff that I'd like to share with you, so stay tuned for more powerful CELPIP videos on our channel. What are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and get access to our videos early. Okay, I know some people who are watching this video may not completely agree, but I hope that this can be an eye-opener for you in choosing how to best improve your English skills. In the past year, I've worked with more than 500 students preparing for a CELPIP test and IELTS test. Now, I want to share with you my experience working with them and give some tips that will help you prepare for a test more efficiently. I'll split the content into two. The first one is on speaking and writing, and the second one is reading and listening. First, let's talk about speaking and writing. Many students simply don't know their mistakes. They're not aware of them. I can give you two examples from my students when they first joined my class. They've been studying on their own for weeks, if not months, but they couldn't identify their own mistakes. I see this type of problem every other day. So can you tell me what the problems are with the examples? Let me know in the comments below. And after studying with me and joining our workshop, many have said that they discovered a lot of things that they never learned in school. And many others said that they now even realize mistakes they unknowingly made all this time. Here's another mistake that I frequently see in students. Did you go off topic? Because students don't always know if they are on topic or off topic. This can be tricky to evaluate on your own. People may say, well, this should be common sense. However, we may be in love with our own ideas and we just don't realize if we write things that are not relevant to the topic that we get. It is only when someone points out the problem that we become aware of this. Let's say we get the simple topic. You have to choose between having a new hockey rink or a baseball field in your neighborhood. And I had this main idea to support my opinion. A new hockey rink is better because it'll help produce outstanding athletes. If I use that idea, I probably would go off topic and make irrelevant arguments. And why is that so? Because here we have to choose between a new hockey rink and a baseball field. Both of them are places for people to practice sports. So with either option, you can make the same argument. You're not convincing the reader that your option is better than the other. I hope now you see the point that sometimes we make irrelevant arguments in our responses, but we just didn't realize it. If you've been taking the test multiple times and getting the same result without knowing why you got that particular score, you need to reconsider your study approach. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you'll most likely end up with the same result, wasting your precious time. What I want for you is to get the score you need fast and let you move forward with your plan for the future. It's good that we know about this, you might say, but is there a way to overcome the problem? This is where having another set of eyes or ears can be very helpful. Ideally, you should work with an experienced instructor who can assist you. You can join our classes and get personalized feedback on your responses, not some generic feedback that may not be useful to you. Now let's talk about reading and listening. I can guarantee many of you make this mistake. Can anyone guess what it is? Well, it is looking for shortcuts. I told you work with hundreds of students from different age groups, but I seem to get this question again and again. What's the trick to get this particular score in reading or listening? To be frank, when I teach my students, I want to share knowledge and skills that can benefit them beyond the CELPIP or the IELTS test. My advice to you, my subscribers, my viewers, is don't look for shortcuts. Spend the time to practice and study. You will surely improve. This brings you greater benefits in the long run. If you're taking the test for immigration purposes, you want to speak the language well so that you can thrive in the new country. Some tips do help you see things that you're not aware of previously, but you still need to put in the time to practice to sharpen your skills. Let's imagine the situation for a moment. Someone who's learning your native language comes to you and asks you for advice on how to understand the newspaper article he's reading. Or maybe the person asks how to understand what people say in a conversation. Would you have this magic bullet to make him a master of listening and reading overnight? Just like me, you can probably guarantee that the person is not going to be able to do that overnight. When you read newspaper or watch TV in your own language, you understand because you've been using that language for your whole life. So to learn another language, you just need to spend more time using the language you're learning more. So don't look for shortcuts, look for knowledge that you'll keep for the rest of your life. Having said that, there are more effective and less effective ways to study. And again, this is just from my experience teaching students in the past. I want to share this negative pattern that I often see in some of my students. If you're doing this, I hope you'll stop after watching this video. When students practice alone at home, they just check the answer keys, count their mistakes, and calculate the score before they move on to the next practice. The problem is, they still don't know why they got the answers wrong in the first place. You may think that if you do as many practice problems as you can, you'll improve and feel more confident. However, there's more to doing reading and listening practice. Some will study to memorize the new words they see in practice questions. Of course, that's helpful, but please do more. Don't focus on memorizing new words, but focus on understanding these words. Understand the words to the extent that you know the context that we use them in. Know the different word forms, like the verb form, the noun, the adjective, and learn until you can make your own sentences using these words. So for SelfIP Testtakers, we do have the SelfIP reading ebook as well as SelfIP listening practice that you can use to prepare yourself for the exam. But like I said, take the time to review your mistakes. Don't just do the practice problems to check things off your to-do list. So what else can we do to improve our skills? Be open-minded. Explore different ways of studying. You may even need to break your study pattern that's not productive. So try the suggestions that we've shared in our videos and practice them. Watching the videos only without practicing what you learn is not going to be as effective. This is even especially more important in the speaking portion because you're going to have to perform in a very stressful environment and only practice will prepare you for that. And the second one is get advice from other people. Find a good instructor who can help. There is no shortage of great instructors. And you know what? One of them happens to be talking to you right now. Of course, I'll be more than happy to help all of you. Many people have come to us for advice and will continue to be there for everybody. Since you're here, you also know that our videos on YouTube are available for free, so please take advantage of them. I believe that our videos have practical suggestions that will improve your test score if you really take the suggestions to heart and implement them. I also want to thank some of our subscribers who shared their success stories. We would love to get to know all of you, so please keep those stories coming. If you'd like to get help from us, you can join our SelpIP or IELTS online training. The timing is very flexible, so regardless of where you are, what your schedule is like, you can always join our session. Consider what's best for you in the long term, and with the right help, you will save time, effort, and money. This is definitely going to cost you a lot less than retaking your exam. Now, another thing that you should also do if you want to succeed in your test is be disciplined. Create a study schedule and stick to it. Review your mistakes carefully. Don't just complete a mock test after a mock test, like I said earlier, just to make yourself feel good. And let me say this once again, don't look for shortcuts because that won't help you in the future, let's say when you have to get a job or even to survive in an English-speaking country. If we change our attitude, we'll begin to see results. With that, I'd like to end this video. Let me know if you guys agree with what I've shared in this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Presto English because in the next video, we'll talk about essential expressions used in the SelfIP test. And if you have a test coming up in the next few weeks, study hard, join our SelfIP training, and don't delay your success. Visit our website, www.prestoenglish.com for more information. I'm Marcus. I'll see you guys next time.